Welcome to London, motherfucker. Hi guys, thanks for clicking on me. Welcome to Lundays, the new London Mondays. Are you proud of me? I did it. In today's video, I wanted to share with you guys my whole sample collection. I've been hoarding in this drawer a ton of samples and travel sizes and cute little miniature versions of the full-size products for I don't know how long. In my brain, I always thought, oh, when I travel, I can take this and I can use these and I have a full face of products sitting here. But in actuality, they're so cute and I never found myself to coming around to actually using them. So here I am. So in today's video, I do this face all out of sample size products, travel size products, deluxe size sample products. I have them all right here. And I share with you guys all my tips and tricks on how I get all these little sample size goodies. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna shut up and you guys are gonna keep on watching and I'm gonna get on with the tutorial. It's me, I'm back. Raccoon London. So first thing is primer. I have primers from Bare Minerals, from MAC, from Urban Decay, from Too Faced. The one I'm really excited to try is this Milk Hydro Grip Primer that everybody's been talking about. So I'm gonna do that one, and also I'm gonna mix in, I'm gonna also use some Tarte, the Clean Slate Timeless Primer. I love this one. It's really great for canceling out pores. This feels very grippy. I can see what everybody's meaning now when they say it'll really grip the foundation and it's a little sticky. It's very sticky. Ooh. Next is the Tarte Clean Slate, what is this called? Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer. I use this all the time. Look at how cute the little baby is. This is what the full size look like. So I love when the little sample size looks exactly like a little miniature replica of the full size. Look how cute. So I just like to take a little bit, put it in between my fingers, rub it together, and just put it right in the areas where I have pores. Like right here, a little bit on my forehead, and a little bit on my chin. Sometimes a little bit in the corners of my nose. Yeah, love that. Next step is foundation. I have foundations to try from Tarte, from Makeup Forever, and from Estee Lauder. From Estee Lauder. Do you guys watch Edie? She's hilarious.
Then after that, we're gonna take it with the old school Estee Lauder Double Wear.
Every time I say Estee Lauder, I think of her. Estee Lauder. Look how cute. Oh my gosh. I've never actually tried, well, actually any of these. I've never tried any of these. So it'll come down to what shade I'm currently at. I'm really fair right now for my skin tone. Let me do a little swatch of each. The Estee Lauder Double Wear. That's the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. And this is the Tarte Found Sealer Multitasking Foundation. What do you guys think? I don't know how it looks like on camera, but here in the mirror, it looks like the first one is the winner, Estee Lauder. So good, yay! I wanted to try that one because it's the cutest. I'm gonna wipe those off with my, kind of blend it in and kind of wipe it off with my beauty sponge because I have primer already on. While I'm applying this, I wanted to let you guys know a few of my tricks on getting little sample sizes and travel sizes. This first way is completely free. You just have to have an account on Ulta.com or Sephora.com and you get a free gift on your birthday every year. You don't have to make a purchase or anything. Let me blend this out because I look crazy. Okay, now that I have this all blended in, let me continue. So you don't have to make a purchase at all. They give you a little coupon in your email that says, hey, you know, happy birthday, and from us, here's a little gift from us to you. It looks like a little coupon that you print out or show on your phone. You can just go right up to the register, show them your coupon, and they will give you your birthday gift. You don't have to make a purchase at all in store. You can only pick it up in store though. They might change that. You might be able to add it to cart going forward, but as of today, you have to do it in store. And I've kept some of my little boxes so I can show you guys. So this was one of my gifts one year, and they're generous, like travel size or deluxe size samples. This one was from Glam and Glow, and this one was from Caudalie. It was a serum and a moisturizer. And this one was from Ulta. This was a deluxe size of the It Cosmetics Superhero mascara, and it says happy birthday. These are so cute. I really like those little touches like that. Okay, next step, concealer. I only have 2 little samples of concealer. I have one from Clinique, but it looks too dark for me. And then I have a sample of, actually this is the travel size that I went and picked up at Sephora. So this is a travel size of the Too Faced Born This Way Super Coverage Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. This is in the shade Natural Beige. I have it in Natural Beige, I believe. Oh, light beige. Oh, and see, it looks exactly like the full size. How cute. I wonder if there's a doe foot applicator in this one as well. Oh my god. I just died. Okay, so I'm using this one. Oh no, this is darker than mine. Well, it looks like it'd be good to cancel out and do some color correcting up in here because I need it. Okay guys, it looks like the only concealers that I have are too dark for me. So it did some color correcting and canceled out my dark circles, but I can't stay like this. So I'm gonna cheat. I'm sorry, not sorry. I'm gonna take some of my Too Faced concealer in the shade Light Beige. Hopefully it'll make this a little lighter. Okay, so concealer's done. It's still a little dark, but I tried to fix it. At least I stuck with Too Faced, okay? It's the same formula, so if you don't like it, then unsubscribe. This is my house. Next step is setting powder. I have a deluxe sample size of the Laura Mercier Loose Setting Translucent Powder. That's a cult favorite here on YouTube. So satisfying. Not coming out for me. This powder does not want to fucking come out. I sound like the construction outside. Okay. There are 3 little tiny holes in here and not much product comes out. I just had to work out trying to get some out. Oh, please don't tell me I got some in my eye. Then it's like I wear contact lenses, so it's kind of like the white cloud of death. Okay, I think I'm good. I've never applied that setting powder myself, that Laura Mercier setting powder myself, but I've had makeup artists use it on me, so I know it's really amazing and it looks great in photography also as well. And even though it's called translucent, there is coverage in there, so I'm hoping that that will lighten up my whole under eye situation that we got going on right now. While that's baking, I'm gonna move on to bronzer and the train. Welcome to downtown Orlando. Well, we have a train every 5 minutes. Come on. Now there's construction outside, and it sounds like, do you guys watch The Sinner? I always think of that, The Work from season 2. If you know what I'm talking about, comment down below. I'm excited for season 3. Well, moving on. Next step is bronzer, and I have this sample that I picked up at Sephora. Look how cute this is, this baby Hoola. Look how cute this is. With a little brush. So cute. Well, I'm not gonna use this, but I can't throw this away. This is adorable. My brush barely fits in here. I'm just using this with my Real Techniques blush brush. Goodness gracious. Forgot to mention this Real Techniques brush. I got it in a set also from Influencer. So if you didn't watch my last video, check it out to learn how I receive free product in the mail. And you don't have to be on YouTube to get it, so check that out. Or I'll link it up here somewhere in the video. I'm a YouTuber. Okay, next step are eyebrows, which I am terrified. I think this is going to be a disaster. Eyebrow pencils are really hard to come across in samples. It's hard to give out a pencil form of a sample of a pencil form product or mechanical pencil. Ironically enough, the two that I have are both from It Cosmetics, and I hope they're not both the same shade. They're both a Universal Taupe. I've already tried this one and it didn't work for me way back when I tried it, but I guess we'll have to give it a go. Oh, it's not that bad. Let me get a larger mirror. That wasn't that bad. I think it's because I usually dye my hair like pitch black, like blue black. The color has faded a lot, and this is more like my natural chocolate brown hair, so this looks like it goes more with it, so I'm not mad. So I'm not mad at it. It doesn't look bad at all. Okay. Next is eyeshadow primer, and I have two little eyeshadow primers here. One's from Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and the other one is Urban Decay, the eyeshadow primer potion in original. These are cute. This one actually looks like the full-size tube, so let's go with this one. These little eyeshadow primers, since you only need a tiny little amount, this travel size or sample size eyeshadow primer will last me an eternity. Before I move into eyeshadows, I wanted to tell you guys the next tip I have on how to get travel size and sample size products. Subscription boxes. Everybody has a subscription box right now. You know, there's Ipsy, there's BoxyCharm, there's what is it, FabFitFun. This one is my favorite from Sephora because they are sample sizes, so it's not that big of a commitment, and I feel like it's the cheapest one. This one's only $10 a month. You get 5 sample size / deluxe size samples / travel size samples, and you get 1 perfume sample little vial that I love. I put it in my little clutch when I go out, and I love them. So if you've been checking out different subscription boxes and you didn't know which one to try, Sephora is my favorite because they're sample sizes. So, because if you receive a full-size product of something and you don't really like it, well, you're kind of stuck with it, or you have to find a family member to give it to. So that's why I love this one. So next is eyeshadow, and this is the star of the show. I couldn't believe I found this. You guys, are you ready for a cuteness overload? This is a miniature little Nars palette, the Wanted palette. Look how cute this is! In my little hand, look at perspective, like in my little hand. This is so cute. Oh, ready? Yes. The other way that you can get travel size items is now in store at Sephora and Ulta. They have like these bays as you get closer to the register, and they're full of all these fun little travel size. So if you're gonna take a trip somewhere and you want something compact and small, or if you want to try a product, it's the best way to try it first in a little sample size, and then before you buy the full-size product. So I found this little gem there, and this is the cutest thing ever, and I swatched it in store already, and the quality is there. Sometimes for a little travel size, you know, they kind of like slack on the quality. No, this is legit like a miniature little Nars palette. So I'm gonna start by using this lower transition shade. I'm gonna put that in my crease. Oh, this is my Jeffree Star Morphe brush, the JS5, or it's also called the Crease Queen. I love this brush. Oh, let me just use the palette. Oh my god. Alright, let's get crazy. I'm gonna grab this cranberry shade here in the corner and apply that all over the lid. I'm gonna go back into that brown shade and deepen up my outer V. And I think I'm gonna wipe away the bake because it's getting in my way. I removed my bake and it looks like, I don't know, my eye is still dark right here. I would go in with a different concealer and touch up with a little highlighting powder, but I'm not gonna cheat anymore. You guys are mad at me about the whole concealer situation. I'm not gonna cheat, I promise. I'm gonna take this tiny little MAC smudge brush. Oh, it's like a flat, it's a tiny little detail brush. MAC 228. I'm gonna grab some of that cranberry shade and put it on my lower lash line. Then next I'm going to take this champagne-y color in the middle and put that in my tear duct. I mean my inner corner. Don't put it in your tear duct. That's probably not good for you. Next I'm going to take this first little creamy shade right here and I'm going to put that on my eyebrow bone. Now I'm going to grab my finger this top corner shade. It looks like a pressed pigment. I'm just going to dab that on the center of my eye. See if I can give it a punch. That did. And now why not? I can't help myself. I've used pretty much almost every shade in this palette except this really metallic-y champagne one in the corner. So I'm gonna add that one as well to my lid. See if I get some more dimension. Oh yeah, that did it. I need some place to go after this. This palette is so beautiful. It makes me want to get the full size now. Next is eyeliner, and it's perfect. These two samples that I have is a pencil and a black eyeliner. So I'm going to be using both of these. This first eyeliner felt pen is from Eyeko, and I'm going to do a wing. Oh, it's really jet black. I'm not the biggest fan of felt tip eyeliners because of these eyeliner pens, because I feel like it skips and you can't get a smooth, precise, really sharp wing like I can with a brush tip. But anyways, it was free. It was a sample. I don't know if it's because I've had this sample for a while or that's just the nature of felt tip pens, but I feel like they start off strong and like super rich black, and then they end up like drying out, and then it's like I have to like build it and build it and build it. So I'm not the biggest fan, but it could be old. Next, I'm going to take the Urban Decay pencil eyeliner, and I'm going to go in my waterline. Sorry, does that creep you out when you guys see that? Sorry, gotta do it. Beauty is pain. I just put it on my top. I didn't want to put it on my bottom because sometimes it closes off the eye. So I want them open, honey, on this Lunday. I need to brush some of this off. I have like glitter all over my face. My frizzies are out living their best life. Next is mascara. Now mascara is going to be a tough decision because mascara is what I have most of. I have Tarte, I have Shiseido, I have Benefits, the new Bad Gal Bang. I have an Hourglass one that I'm really excited about, so I'll probably do this one. I also have a eyelash primer from Tarte called Opening Act. That is the cutest, most perfectest name. So I want to try that. I think I'm going to do the primer for sure, the Hourglass, the new Caution mascara, and then I'm gonna do this tiny one because I cannot resist. This tiny little one from Bare Minerals, the Lash Domination. That's hard to say. Look at this tiny itty bitty one. This by far is the smallest, tiniest little mascara I have ever seen. I didn't know a mascara sample could get this small. So I'm gonna start off with the Tarte eyelash primer. And it kind of turns them white, so I don't know if it's because so you can see where you put it. It'll get covered up by the black mascara anyway. Let me showcase this eye's lashes better, because if you saw my last video, I talk all about how I attacked how this happened. I'm missing eyelashes on this side. I'm gonna also put this on the bottom. Next, I'm going to take the Hourglass mascara. Look how cute this thing. Okay, now I'm going to go in for my lower lashes. I'm going to use this tiny little itty bitty one from Bare Minerals. I really like the wand. It really separates them and volumizes them. I really like this one. Petite Precision brush. I might get the full size to see if it actually looks like this and if it's that small in the full size one, but see, that's why it's good to get samples and try samples. Oh, and I forgot to contour my nose. So I'm just grabbing a little bit of the Hoola on this flat shader brush. I love to use this for contouring my nose. Look okay. Nose contouring is really scary because it can look really, really good or it can look really, really bad, and you can be oblivious and it's right down the center of your face. Scott Barnes said, sometimes it looks like people are behind bars.
Now, this is everybody's like, where do I contour? So this is always the question, right? So I bring the light right all the way up to the edge.
Really?
And sometimes you see really bad nose contour and it looks like they're behind bars. Okay, couple brushes. Let's talk about brushes.
I think of that every time I do my nose contour. So just blend, blend, blend. Blending is your friend. Next step is blush, and I only have this one little sample of Tarte. This is in the shade Monarch, and luckily it's a neutral shade that will go with this look. The train again. Goodbye. Who even takes trains anymore? Do people still take trains? I'm losing my mind over here. Okay, so I'm gonna take my blush right here. I'm gonna use my same brush that I use for the bronzer, right? I use it for the bronzer, yeah. I'm gonna use it just for these. Well, it's actually called a blush brush, but it's just gigantic. So I like to use it for fluffier things, loose powders. I'm Put that right on my apples of my cheeks. Beautiful. Moving on. Before I move on to the next step, I want to tell you guys another one of my tips and tricks on how to get free samples on these travel size products. Make sure you're signed up to emails from Ulta and Sephora. Every now and then they have like these, I know Ulta calls them 4-hour beauty breaks, where they offer a free gift with purchase over a certain amount, like, you know, and it's usually a very generous gift. They're usually bigger than sample sizes. A lot of the things that I use today I received in that way. Another trick of mine that I like to do, probably Ulta and Sephora don't like this. I like to split my orders into 2 different orders so you can get more samples. I mean, nowadays $100 goes like that in makeup. You get 2 products and it's gone, like $100, boom. So I usually wait until I have about $100 of products that I want to get, and I just keep them in my cart. They're usually things I don't need right away, or I don't need probably at all. But I keep them in my cart, and then whenever I see something like a new promotion kick in, like, oh, this is the new free gift with purchase, then I go ahead and I check out. So 2 beauty breaks for you. Keep them for yourself, give them to friends. I keep them for myself. So the next step is highlighter. I bought this from the travel size section in Sephora, and this is so cute. It's a little mini Becca. This one's in the shade Opal. I already have Champagne Pop and I love it. So pretty. And I just wanted to show you guys, this is another one of those products that's so cute because it looks like a little replica, a little prototype of the full-size version. The little baby. I can't see anything in this tiny little mirror. I'm also gonna grab some of this and put it in my inner corner. I almost said tear duct. Yeah, that makes it a little brighter. I wanna look awake. I'm gonna put a tiny bit under my eyebrow, on my eyebrow bone. And done with that step. Moving on, next step, lips. I have a ton of little lippies to try that are so cute. At this point, it'll just be figuring out what color goes best with this look. I have samples from Smashbox, from Kat Von D. I have Bare Minerals, I have Bite, I have Nars. I have a tiny little one from Sephora. And I have a lip topper from Jouer. Look how itty bitty this is. But I can't do red with this look. Actually, I'm gonna try this one from Smashbox. It's one of their liquid lips. And it's in the shade Stepping Out. Look how cute this is. Yeah, I think this shade will go good with my look today. Yeah, it's like a neutral. Oh yeah, this goes perfect. I don't have a lip liner to try, so it was really important to me to get, you know, a sample that had some kind of pointed tip or something that wasn't round, that I can really hug the edges. And now I see what everybody's saying about these liquid lips. This Smashbox formula is amazing, and the little wand is pointed, and it's so easy to really create that sharp line. I love that. Let me see if I can squeeze another product in here. This is a lip topper from Jouer. Let me see what this will look like on here. Yeah. That's pretty. Oh, and it smells like vanilla frosting. Oh my god. Oh, that's so pretty, and it instantly changes the look of the liquid lipstick. And it feels really nice too. Oh, what I forgot to mention earlier, another one of my tips and tricks is sometimes we get hung up on placing all of our orders through Sephora and Ulta because we get obsessed with racking up our points and our benefits and racking up points and points and points and points. Sometimes it's better to get your products or place an order directly through that brand, and the benefits, the gifts with purchase are greater, like significantly. Sometimes in Sephora, if they don't have any campaigns running, if they don't have any freebies going, you get like a tiny little, one little sample per order. But if you place it through, I know Estee Lauder, they're always offering like really generous free gifts with purchase. I know recently I've seen like 5 to 7 deluxe samples, deluxe size samples with their order. And it's a free gift with purchase for like a very low amount, like $35. Usually it's like 50, 60, 80, you know, and above. So check out ordering directly from the brand instead of Ulta and Sephora, and just compare a little bit before you place your order. Next step and our last step is setting sprays. Setting sprays, face mists. I have so many here. I have MAC, I have Urban Decay All Nighter, I have this, there's a bunch of new ones that I want to try. I have this one from Fresh, and I have one from Bare Minerals, the Dew Mist. I think I'm going to try more than one. So I'm going to first go in with MAC's Prep and Prime, the lavender one in this deluxe sample size. I actually purchased these 3 different scents in a kit. Around Christmas time is a great time to rack up on little samples and kits. That's another way that you can try out samples. You can actually buy kits with a bunch of travel size and deluxe size samples in them, and you get to try a whole bunch of different ones, or give them, or split them up and give them out as gifts and do little like different grab bags for your friends and holidays. It's another great idea. So I'm gonna go in with the lavender one. Oh, it smells so good. It's not so much lavender, it's more like cologne. Like, that's right up my alley. Let me get my little lips here. I don't know if I've talked about this on my channel before, but I love keeping these little carts. I got this in a MAC order, and they have these cute little inserts a lot of times that they're great for drying my face, and they look cute on my vanity. So I'm gonna double up. Since MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus, this is not a setting spray. This just makes your skin look better. It takes away all the powderiness. So I'm gonna double up and use this Bare Minerals Dew Mist, and this is a setting spray. So since this says setting spray, so this will probably actually prolong the wear of my makeup. Let's see. Oh, it's kind of aggressive. Okay, that's fine. Doesn't really smell like anything. It says it's a fresh set glow, hydrate and refresh. Oh, it kind of left little spots on my face. That's okay, that's okay. Alright guys, so that's it for this look. This was fun trying all these things. And honestly, if I didn't do this video, I don't know how long it would have taken me to actually use these things. They're so cute. Sometimes it's just like you would just hoard them. I didn't want to use them and kill them. Before I go, I wanted to give you one more tip, and I encourage you to go into Sephora and to MAC and to get a sample anytime of anything. I believe they only do it of things with a pump. So like, you know, foundation, a primer, a moisturizer. Whenever you get a sample at Sephora, they give it to you in these little containers, and it's a pretty generous amount. And when you go to MAC, they give you, these are some concealer samples that I asked them to give me, and they gave me these in these little pots, and the concealer lasted me quite a while. Instead of buying a foundation and then taking it home and then trying it out and then just going right back and returning it, they have to discard that product. So let's help eliminate some of the waste that's going on right now. Love our environment a little bit more. And also, Sephora's policy is very generous with returns. Let's not abuse that. So instead of buying a foundation, just go and pick up a sample, and it's fun to try, and it'll give you a really great gauge whether or not you like it or not, because you get like 2 to 3 tries per sample. So please, I leave you with that tip, and I encourage you to go get samples. Go get samples. Don't buy bottles. Well, that's it for this look. I hope you guys enjoy, and subscribe to my channel. and come back on Monday. Bye.